What is up, you guys? Sam Dog, the infamous 253, coming at you guys back at the Thunderbird Cigar Bar, just doing a little hangout stream and talk about Bobby Wagner coming back to the Seahawks, which, definitely happy it happened. I know a lot of fans wanted it to happen, and it's great that he can retire as a Seattle Seahawk after this season potentially too. And I want to just come in here and just have a little cigar, to just commemorate this moment. I mean, not that it means anything, because we still got a lot more moves to make to try to get back to where we want to be with the moves and rebuilding. We haven't even hit the draft yet, though. But, yep, I have my little cigar thing right here. I'll be right back. I just forgot to get my spit cup. Right now. Be right back. Give me a sec. All right, I'm back. Just want to wait for my boy Adam to get on, Adam and Fabby Adventures. Got my Coca-Cola too. Yep. Got me a La Flor Dominicana. Yes, the kind that I gave Jamal Adams. This is the Jamal Adams cigar from my YouTube channel, obviously, that you guys seen before. But I'm just having one for me, and got a lot of stuff going on tonight, so let's get into this. Warm the tip of the flame. Hear that sizzle of my lighter. Oh, here comes Adam. What's up, Adam?
What's up, bro?
Not much, man. Just chilling here at the Thunderbird, man. So I know we talked about this, man, but, man, it happened, man. We got the man back, and, finally he could end his career in Seattle and help these younger guys in the process, too, man. First, I want to get your first thoughts on this before. Adam, how are you doing, by the way?
Oh, good, bro. Just enjoying my weekend and, just getting ready for the work week. But, other than that, man, I'm good, bro.
Yeah, kicking butt on the Cruising Blast, as you saw from when you texted me earlier. And see, the YouTube game is going good, man, for you and your channel, man. You interviewed Brian. Right, tell us about the interview and about your channel really quick, though, before we get into this Bobby Wagner talk.
Yeah, so it's actually two of us. As you can see in the background, it's the Adam and Fab Adventures, but we also have a segment called the Archives with Adam and Fab. My girlfriend and I run a little interview segment, and just long story short, we've interviewed some cool people, some local businesses that we do business with quite often, as well as celebrity that we we grew up watching on All That and Hardball, Pootie Tang, and then another one, a YouTube channel, Cart Narcs, where they go and nab people for leaving their carts behind. It's hilarious. But we got one tomorrow with another guy from Hardball, and we're pretty excited for that.
But everything going good, man. It's like things are looking up on your channel, I mean, hopefully one of these days we can get another trip going again, like when you and me went to New York and all that stuff. But now let's get into this, the deal of today. Bobby Wagner coming back to the team where his career started. What I never thought would happen, because I need all those questions asked. Would he take the veteran minimum, and would the price be right and all too? And then how was his beef with Pete and John when he got released, without knowing too? And now I guess they all put it behind it. But, what's your first thoughts on this one, man?
Yeah, I mean, I wanted him back. And I guess it was really about the right price. But, seeing the deal that he signed for, I was a little shocked by the 1 year deal. But, $7 million, I think we have.
Yeah. Ooh, snap, man. Your screen kind of froze there, man. You good? Adam, you still there?
Yeah, no, I'm good on my end.
Yeah, sorry. It looked
I'm
like the
still here,
screen
yeah.
froze on my end too. But yeah, I think $7 million it's a fair deal. Aging linebacker, but good veteran minimum to. And like we said, we need a mentor to mentor the young guys. And plus, with Jordan Brooks, we don't know when Brooks is going to be back yet either.
Exactly. I mean, we got a lot of young guys that, obviously been injury prone, but we also brought in a lot of guys this offseason. So it's going to be an exciting year for football. Last year we didn't expect to have what we had, but, this year we got Bobby back, and that's another leader in the locker room for sure.
Oh, yeah, for sure, man. And by the way, the cigar I'm smoking is the same brand and same one that I gave to Jamal. You were there for that.
Yep.
You captured that video, too. I remember that one video I got on before the live stream got completely uploaded that everybody else saw on, too. But,
yeah.
But,
yeah, man, so it's an exciting –
let's see if we can also get CG Ruthless on here, too, because we're trying to get CG on here as well, too. I got to send an invite to him on the messenger on Facebook. Let's see if we can get CG on here. Let me just CG Ruthless, and let's see if we can get Eddie on here too. Should we also try to get RJ?
Yeah, see what RJ's doing, man.
Yeah, it'd be great to get RJ on here too. Oh man, who would have thought, man? But feels good, man, just knowing that he's going to be back here.
Oh yeah, no, man, it's exciting. I think what really played a big part. I think he knew where he was going. We've been following his Twitter page, and I think he's been trolling people. He had the city of Seattle there, and then he switched his background on Twitter to a black background, and then changed his profile pic to a pair of dice.
With 5'4".
Exactly. So I was thinking Vegas, but Anish and I started talking a little bit about it, and he was like, yeah, no, man, I think it's 50-50 him coming back. And Anisha's actually the one that told me the news. And so I was like, yo, let me make sure I tell Sam, because it just kept coming in. But yeah, man, dude, it was crazy to see that he's signing for that $7 million and whatnot.
Yeah, it was crazy. Who would have thought he would have came on for that, man? I gotta kind of put this on here with Let me just put this on here so we can get CG in here. I don't know if it works for him, but I'll definitely have to take that one off once it gets in. But let's see if we can get the man CG Ruthless in, man. Just see if we can make it bigger. Yes, gotta be able to get CG on, man.
For sure.
CG was playing some Grand Theft Auto earlier.
Oh, was he?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Go ahead.
Yeah, hey CG, I just put it in the chat, man. Just put it in the chat. Get in on there. But yeah, he was playing. Remember when we used to play it back in the trailer, man? Back in Lakewood, all the good times trolling people and just freaking. He said he fixed his inbox. Yeah, shoot. Hold on. Let me just try to see if we can send it to CG. Yeah, I sent it to your messenger, CG. Yeah. Dang. Ooh, I know Bobby Wagner's old, Tommy, but, it's like, picture it like, Frank Gore with the 49ers. Granted, he didn't really finish his career, but he still signed a one-day contract to retire with your team, It's kind of also like, Adam, this kind of also has a Ken Griffey Jr. feel, too. Like when Griffey came back to the Mariners that one year, and he retired as a Mariner.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, something that we were talking about earlier is that
what's up, CG?
Yeah,
so man, I think I had to fix my inbox like the other time. That's why I wasn't getting all those messages. Had to clean it up.
Yeah, it's all good, man.
So man, so I guess you guys got Wagner after he was just with that awful Rams uniform.
Yeah, he's coming back home.
Yeah, who would have thought, man? But also, CG, how are things down back in the Bay Area, man? I was just talking with Adam about for times when we got to get down there so we can all three kick it sometime down in the Bay, man, and also hit up one of them side shows like we talked about in Oakland.
Yeah. been it hasn't been raining as much lately. It was like raining like too much, kind of like it was like 50-50 with the weather wise. I mean, Northern California is all good weather. Southern California is all right, but the middle where I'm at, nothing but desert over there.
Yeah. Tommy says, obviously, the reason Warner's obviously younger than Wags, but I'm not going to argue this one because we know Fred Warner's a beast for you guys too. I'm not going to argue this one, man, only because he is younger and a little faster. But Bobby Wagner, so far, he's done what it takes, to solidify himself as a walking Hall of Famer.
Exactly. I mean, he's already accomplished pretty much whatever needs to be accomplished for the position. He's already won a Super Bowl. He's already been consistent. He's been an All-Pro.
Yeah.
I mean, what else does he need to prove? It's like a lot of these players have these accolades, and Wagner's already up there.
Yeah, and then like Fred Warner, you can say like he's kind of like the modern day Bobby Wagner right now with all he's been doing too at the linebacker spot.
He's a good leader, good player. The only thing he hasn't accomplished is winning that Super Bowl, which maybe down the road we'll get it. But a lot of players that we just got. I guess the good news is we won't have to deal with Robbie Gould, or unless we're trying to lowball Robbie Gould by saying, hey, we got this kicker over here. Do you want to come back on a cheaper deal, or do you want to just leave?
Yeah, I was surprised about the Zane Gonzalez deal you guys made, getting that kicker from the Carolina, who recently kicked with Carolina. I was a little surprised at that deal. What do you think on that, Adam?
Yeah, man, it was quite interesting.
Well, before the injury in 2021, he had the 90% kicking percentage for the Panthers. His longest field goal was 57 yards. But Mike kind of gave me some mixed reviews of Zane, and he's telling me he might have did pretty well in Carolina than he did with the Cardinals.
Yeah, I remember his Arizona Cardinal days. Ooh,
and the Cleveland Brown days too. I guess they had to cut him too, but man, I don't know. Some kickers always have that journeyman. They always been more of the journeyman positions.
Yeah, and we still know for a fact you guys are still going to be beasting, man. I mean, you got Javon Hargrave now on your defense. That's a big boost. You got a three-headed monster with him, Armstead, and Nick Bosa on that pass rush. So, like we talked about before in conversations, you dominate that line of scrimmage, you're going to be a contender almost most of the time. Like you're going to go deep, especially when you're dominating the line of scrimmage on both sides of the ball. And then who knows when Brock Purdy's going to be back for you guys, and we know that Trey Lance is going to have to hold it down as your starter. And I don't know. I was also thinking, is there a potential that Sam Darnold could potentially play some games for you guys if Lance isn't back yet with the injury, which I think most likely it'll be Lance though. But what do you think so far on the whole thing with the moves you made, like bringing in Darnold?
Yeah, it's more of an insurance policy. Like I think he already knows what his role is going to be. Like more like a third stringer at this point. That's what I'm looking at. But he's getting some good money out of it, so I wouldn't complain about getting some backup money, knowing that you have a job here, knowing that your role would be nothing more than a backup. But he could make some noise maybe. But I don't know, maybe better coaching. But I feel like this is an interesting quarterback room.
Yeah, he'll have it with Shanahan for sure. That's for sure. I mean, got you guys competing. You obviously still got George Kittle, that man, that big bad man Kittle, who's still killing it for tight ends. And then obviously Hargrave, your defense. I mean, you did lose some pieces. I know you were frustrated about a certain piece that you brought back again too, which was one of your offensive linemen, right?
Yeah, I got him blocked for death threatening him. Not just playing. No, I never did that. I just trashed him.
Yeah.
I don't like that dude. He's trash. He's garbage.
Oh, man.
I'm not afraid of saying what I got to say. Like when I feel like you're trash, I'm going to call you out. And if you don't like it and if you block me, that means I won the battle. Yeah. But in all seriously, I think it's all about continuity. But he's the weakest link, if I'm being straightforward.
We were kind of like that with Jermaine Ifedi when he played for us, for how bad he was, but how many blown coverages he's had, and the many times I remember when he got bullied by Von Miller in our Week 1 loss to Denver in 2018. Von Miller just killed him in that game too. Showed how bad we needed to get rid of Ifedi too. And now Ifedi's on the Atlanta Falcons now, from last I heard.
Yeah, I heard Slitter put that news out there.
Yeah. And Jazz, I don't know. I didn't see anything from Jazzy Jeff, too, but I know Jeff is pretty happy with the way his team's going, especially when they got that safety, Jesse Bates. But he really wants to address that pass rush, kind of like what I want the Seahawks to do to address the pass rush too. Like me and Adam both on that same page on that too, with addressing the trenches too. Because
we still need to get an edge rusher, but I feel like we're going with the dollar store depth chart. Maybe we'll still draft one.
And then Steezy is saying some things about wanting the Seahawks to try to get Leonard Fournette as a depth move to complement Kenneth Walker III. Adam, what's your thoughts on that?
That'd be interesting, man. I mean, he's always played the backup role. I don't think he's really too much of a starter. He's been given his chances with Jacksonville and, in Tampa Bay, but he's not a starter material. He's definitely, I think, a third down back for sure.
How do you guys feel about Zeke, man? Maybe potentially getting him?
I think Zeke
is right.
I think, to be honest with you, I got to say this. What if Zeke does the DeMarco Murray and goes to Philly?
There's been talks about it, but what if somehow Seattle just pays for Zeke just to be a starter or a backup?
And that's the thing, it's like I don't know if they'll pay that much for Zeke, That's another thing. It's like, would the price be right to bring him in, and how much would they be willing to pay for him? And then, of course, we got other moves to make in the upcoming draft in April, which me and Dallas will be live for that too. So
there's a lot going on, but word on the street is Zeke wants to play for the Rams because that's his favorite team.
The Rams. He wants to go to LA and be all Hollywood.
No, because he grew up in St. Louis as a fan, but I would think it makes the most sense because they don't have a running back. Ken Akers, they don't trust him.
I forgot Zeke was from St. Louis because I know he played in high school state championships in the
St. Louis Blues or something. St. Louis Blues he goes for in the Rams. So he was never like a Cowboy person. He just got paid by the Cowboys.
Yeah. I'd tell you what, I think that was the most shocking release so far this offseason was the release of Zeke Elliott.
No, it's because if they were going to pay Pollard or franchise tag him, I had a feeling they had to cut ties with Zeke. Because if you're going to keep Pollard, you can't keep all these two backs with the high price,
No, you can't. You can't. You got to just stick with what you got. And I feel like they like Pollard a little more. Pollard had a hell of a season for the Cowboys last year. And then, of course, they just got Stephon Gilmore. I'll tell you what, I think this year with Dallas, I think him and Diggs are going to rack up a lot of interceptions this year.
Yeah, rack up a lot of interceptions and rack up some L's in the playoffs.
Yeah, possibly, because that's a typical Dallas way. Adam, thoughts on that?
Oh, man, I definitely think our backs were solid this year. They were kind of some of the game changers, especially that last game we got to go to together against the Rams. They got us that chance. I think it was Diggs, wasn't it? Diggs picked it off right there in front of B-Wags.
Quandre Diggs.
Yeah, Tariq bailed us out. Our defense definitely, the corners.
Diggs bailed us out with the interception by the horrible throw by Baker.
It's all about communication. It's all about gelling as a team, so that takes time, But I think as soon as you get the same guys on the field, the communication will get better.
Oh, no, for sure.
No doubt.
So, hey, what was your interview? What was your interview, Adam? I didn't get a chance to check it out, man, but I'll probably look at it later.
Yeah, so I did a couple, actually. I'm not sure if you've seen them. Sam and I know a guy named Mike. His company is called NSO Entertainment, so they do like a lot of, concert packages and travel packages, things like that. And we're actually, one of his major ones is like Vegas during the Super Bowl at Topgolf. That's going to be crazy this year because the Super Bowl is in Vegas.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, so we're talking about going down there, Sam, if you want to get in. And CGU too, man. Maybe that'd be a good time.
Yeah, Vegas would be kind of fun, but
Vegas is
dope. Speaking of Vegas, man, I had Stuart Swagger on like earlier.
Oh, really?
I had Tommy's favorite guy.
Oh, okay.
Tommy Huxley.
No. I'm just saying because of the facial looks they all have.
Gotcha. We have a local store out here. It's called Unlock the Con. They do like a lot of pop culture stuff, like Funko Pops, and a lot of anime voice actors come in. September, he's gonna have Mick Foley from WWE.
Oh, Mick Foley! Damn, you got to get him on.
Dude,
yeah, Adam and I have been big on watching the WrestleMania from time to time. I remember when we watched the one at MetLife Stadium with Shane O'Mac and Man, that was such a fun one, man. Remember everybody going, "Holy shit!" Holy
Yeah, was
shit.
that that was the WrestleMania where Shane goes against wasn't it Undertaker?
Yeah, I don't think it was
I think so.
Undertaker.
It started there.
Undertaker was in Dallas.
Oh, it was
Undertaker
Braun
was-
Strowman?
one. Yeah,
Oh.
that one.
I thought it
And
was the
then-
one with KL too.
And then I end up meeting Shane O'Mac at the first Sea Dragons home game, and I tried to get a hold of Adam on that one because I love Shane O'Mac's intro song too. It just that was crazy. He was just.
You did a picture with him, or did you
I
record
got a
with him?
picture with him, and I got him on a video on my YouTube channel. My first XFL game. You can look that up on my YouTube channel.
I gotta check it out there, man.
Yeah, look up my first XFL game. As a matter of fact, I think I could do a.
Shane O'Mac, man, here comes the money.
Yep, I love that song, man. Hold on.
Yeah, so
Which one's better? No Chance in Hell or Here Comes the Money?
Oh, Here Comes the Money. They're both iconic, though. I just picked up 2K.
How do I do a screen share again?
Have that in there.
How do I do screen
I
share?
have a lot of these wrestlers on too, so I get a lot of these pro wrestlers on sometimes, but just red luck. I actually have Rico Costatito, who was a former wrestler, but he was known for that Billy and Chuck manager.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, let me see if I can find that video really quick.
I'll talk to you about my other ones. Then the next one we did was my girlfriend and I. We interviewed Brian Hearn, who played in Hardball. Have you ever seen that with Michael B. Jordan and Sterling?
I'll probably check it out. But you might have to be a little patient on Bea Jackson because it's like it took him weeks to get back to me.
Oh, I got him next week. He told me he works nights. So
yeah,
like,
he's a chef.
Yeah.
Y'all see? Can y'all see that?
Let me see, man. Let's see. Yeah. Shane O'Mac, man, lucky bastard.
I wish we still had the video from Vegas, Sam, where you did the dance in the hotel room, man.
Oh God. Yeah, hold up.
But yeah, so we did that one. That was like our longest interview, and then our latest after that was
So you got the Shane O'Mac. Okay, we gotta see this one, Shane O'Mac.
Yeah,
the only one you saw was when I got close to Brian Young at that Levi's game.
Yeah.
Some people said that I even try to get close to the players too much over at the game.
Oh man, forget them. That's the point, man. That's the point. Then Sam must be getting too close to the players.
He does too. That's what I was trying to be, like Sam, trying to get above. I was yelling. Let's down!
All right, let's listen in on this. Let's listen in.
All right, let's see, man. Sam Money Dog.
Yo, we can't hear it, Sam.
We can't hear it. But is that so? It's the XFL, right?
XFL, yeah, first year 2020.
I think Shane runs part of the profit because of The Rock and his dad run the business.
They sold it.
Yeah, they sold it to Dwayne Johnson, but I think Shane has some part of the ownership a little.
You think so?
No, because why would he be on the football field? He associates with the XFL because of his dad.
Oh no, this is 2020. This was way before this year.
So
yeah,
that was how I got Shane O'Mac on my YouTube channel, man.
Hey, Sam, nobody could hear it, bro.
Nobody can hear it.
Y'all, I think. Sorry, some of y'all were talking on there. I shared the. Hold on, let me just remove that.
So this was like a couple years ago, I guess.
Yeah, the first year ever.
I mean, it's still impressive. Still impressive.
I did the share the tab audio. Hold on, weird. Hold on, let me just.
I get a lot of these athletes in sometimes, but it's like it's always been out of my luck. But I've been focused on college football players because they're going to be NFL draft guys. So
yeah, no, and that's like I said, bro. I mean, I appreciate you giving me the introduction on how to do this. I mean, I'm not going to go to the sports world of things. I'm going to go like
come as yourself. Come as yourself. Come as yourself and. Put the purpose of what you want to do, but the introduction of the StreamYards and all the stuff, you just gotta. I know it kind of gets kind of hard with all the StreamYard. Depends on how you use it too.
Yeah.
No, introduction. It's important. It's very important.
I don't know what's up with this, man. I did a Chrome tab and whatnot.
So while Sam does that, my last one here I just did on Wednesday was with the YouTube channel. Have you ever heard of them, Cartnarks?
No, I'll probably need to check it out. Wait, do you have me sub, bro, or no?
Yeah, we got you sub.
Okay, let me check, see if it's on there, man. I gotta check it. Let me go I'll probably look at like how long was that interview going?
Like 30 minutes.
So 30 minutes of the time, but Beha Jackson gave me at least almost an hour.
Yeah, I ask them ahead of time. I say, hey, how much time do you got? And they'll tell me. And I want to keep that in between that just because.
Yeah, I try to keep it between the lines with them too. But sometimes they talk so much they lose track of time.
Yeah.
Like I even had this one guy named
I don't know what's going on with the guys.
Eric Watts, bro. He used to be a WCW wrestler. That guy would talk so damn long, bro. It was like a 90-minute freaking interview, and he lost track of time. He's like, oh shit.
He said, I gotta go.
No. He wasn't saying I gotta go, but he looked at the schedule and he looked at the time. And he says, "Oh damn, I went almost 2 hours." So I'm like, "Dude, I let you guys talk. I don't like to be rude to everybody."
Yeah. But man, I'll tell you what. Back to the football talks and whatnot too, man. What do you think? We gotta talk about this whole Aaron Rodgers and the Jets thing. What's your thoughts on that, man?
It's too much saga. Aaron Rodgers is nothing but old news. I think he's got maybe 2 years, and that's it. I don't think nobody even. I think he has to. Like the Jets don't really. They have a defense. Offensively, they're good, but I don't know if this stuff is coming into play, bro.
I got a feeling, and I don't want to piss off any Jets fans, but I could see this ending very badly for the Jets, much like the Brett Favre year in 2008, which I was at that game where we beat them with Favre when they had we beat them with Seneca Wallace in 2008, the week before they lost to Miami to lose the division, which Chad Pennington, the quarterback they got rid of for Favre, was the one that ended up getting the last laugh and the ultimate revenge.
I mean, he's going from a contending team to a team that's still trying to figure themselves out. You know, I just, like you said, it's just not going to end well. You know,
it's a rebuild. It's a team that's on the rise, but it's like they still got more pieces to build in.
I mean, unless they're going to sit Zach Wilson right behind him to learn, but we've seen what Zach Wilson can do, and it's not.
You might as well.
Dude, Zach Wilson's been getting caught up with some shit, man. I don't think he doesn't focus much on the books, man.
I would still remember the whole thing with Zach Wilson doing that MILF. That was hilarious.
Yeah. You know what's even funnier, man? He sleeps with older ladies, man.
That is hilarious. The freaking Finch from American Pie, man.
Yeah. What was his mom's friend, right?
No, Finch, yeah, the Finch from American Pie where the Stitchler, huh?
Stitchler's mom.
Stitchmeister.
Yeah. Well, yeah, Sam, how's it going on your end, Barrow? I mean, you've been getting those sweet tickets for the XFL games, man.
Yeah, I mean, the food is great in there, too. I mean, getting the free food. I missed the last game because it was too late of a start time, and I didn't want to chance getting back super late because I had work the next morning, you know what I mean? But what sucks is the one game I decided to miss for the XFL, they get the chicken strips in the freaking suite, man. I wanted them chicken strips, man. Why'd I have to miss the game with the chicken strips in the suite?
Well, the day you missed it was probably the worst day that happened.
and they upset the undefeated Houston Roughnecks, too. Handing them the first XFL team.
You know what? Fabi and I went, dude. The thing I was most disappointed about, maybe it's just the XFL thing, but the fans, being Seattle's a sports town, a sports city, dude, everybody was seating, like they were sitting down.
They were. I was surprised.
Like, what is this, man?
Yeah, I'm surprised. It's like, now it's a question of how long can the XFL really last this time around? You know, I mean, granted, we know it got cut short because of the pandemic in 2020, which obviously sucked, but it's like, now this time, it doesn't feel like a lot of fans there.
The first time they ran it, it just only lasted 1 year because of what happened with Vince McMahon. But XFL, they get USFL. I guess it's great to have.
The AAF, the short-lived AAF, they didn't even finish the season in Orlando. The Orlando Apollos, they would look like they would have been the clear-cut champions with how good they were playing. They were the best team in the AAF. Remember that, Adam?
Yeah, you know, I think the Rock. I think the Rock is definitely onto something. I mean, you know, he's been a football guy for his life, you know. But yeah, I don't know. It's really hard to say. I mean, our fan base hasn't been showing up. It's kind of embarrassing. You know, we were the ones standing in our section. We were just like, what's everybody doing? Like, do we sit down? You know, we're looking around. It was quiet. Everybody looked bored. But I mean, I think the Rock and Danny, their relationship. I mean, they were obviously together at one point, and I mean that's his business partner, his manager. I think they'll get it pulled off. Like something's gonna click
Because
for
The
him,
Rock
but-
knows money. He knows what it's like to be successful.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I mean,
You guys-
people want to be interested. Would you want to be into a businessman like The Rock because everybody looks at him as a big deal?
Yeah.
I
Big
mean,
time,
he
man.
knows what he's doing. He knows what he's doing. I mean, it's crazy to me that they all live in Texas, all those players, and then they just fly out here for the games. They don't live in Seattle. They don't live in Orlando.
Yeah, it sucks The Rock wasn't there. I know KJ Wright was at the last one, obviously, because they did the tribute to Mama Blue, which I'm gonna be going to her celebration of life on April 22nd. I already sent the deets out to NorbCam and that too. I got to keep it private on that too because it's more like a
it's better to keep it. It's better to keep it like that, low key, man. You don't want to like.
Yeah,
I mean,
so I
dude,
definitely want to celebrate Mama Blue the right way because she was the original 12. She's been there since the beginning of the franchise in 1976, dating back to the very first game in the Kingdom. She was there for it all our Super Bowls that we were into. They always looked out for Mama Blue, and it's sad for me personally because a lot of times when I'd be doing my interactions by the tunnel, Mama Blue would most of the time be right by me or close to me, and that's why it's so hard for me to, going back in that stadium now, doing my thing without her being there because I don't think anyone could ever fill Mama Blue's shoes. No one could ever fill her shoes.
Yeah.
not like the presence alone is kind of like one thing you'll miss, but at some point it's like, they say life goes on, but just because they left doesn't mean they're gone all the way. It's their spirit that lives on.
Yeah, sorry, I just had to pay for my soda right there that I just got because I'm at the Thunderbird again, which is the spot that I'm hanging out with. I got my buddy Bryce Sandifer up in the area right there. He was gonna come down.
So you guys season tickets for the Dragons too, or what?
Yeah, we have season tickets for the Dragons. Yeah, I just haven't really been vlogging there because I'm in like the suite area. I just want to relax and eat food and whatnot. I'm taking it easy on that too. But if I can get down there maybe for a little bit of interaction, like if Adam gets down another game, I would like to try to get an interaction with Josh Gordon. That actually sounds fun.
Dude, I was so close, man. I actually got a pick with Antoine Brooks, former Super Bowl champion with the Rams, Super Bowl 56.
Wow,
Yeah.
so that guy was on the roster not that long ago, huh?
Yeah, dude, it's crazy, right?
Yeah.
That's Tom Brooke. I didn't know about that.
Yeah, man.
But also,
That's crazy.
so by the way, Adam, you remember the place we went to in New York, Soho?
Yeah.
Yeah, so pretty much I've been, with the place I'm at now, Thunderbird, I've been talking to the people back at Soho, and they've been, I've had them show my spot Thunderbird some love on the Instagram too. You've probably seen that before.
Yeah.
Yes, so they showed some love and trying to get some business with them. So I'm gonna have to have Bryce give Soho a little rein in a bit too whenever I get them down here too. But next time if we go back there, we're gonna have to drop in on Nicole and some of my peeps down there too. And also, I am trying to go to that Seahawks versus Giants game this coming season because they go to New York, and depending on what's going on, Adam, with hopefully you have enough PTO by the time that time comes, but we still don't know the schedule yet and when that game is going to be. Personally, for me, I know it would be cold. I hope to get it the first weekend of December because I'd like to see New York City at Christmas time.
Yeah. Yeah, no, man. Once they drop that schedule, we're booking. We have to. We'll have to.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
not really sure about my upcoming schedules. Depends on my work schedules. Depends on how much people. I go in with the club people, so makes it easier for me to save some money there.
Oh,
For
yeah,
sure.
for sure, man.
That's what we're all about, is saving money. So
Yeah,
I mean, I go at least maybe like 2 times out of the year. I don't go as much as everybody because I live 2 hours distance over there.
yeah, because he's in Fresno.
oh, okay.
I mean, I'm in a suburban, which is like 12 minutes from Fresno. But yeah, you can say it's still connected, but it's Clovis.
Clovis, yeah.
The
you
difference
ever been to
between
New York, CG?
Nah, I've been mostly. Let's see what other states. I've been to Motolosas, Mexico, which is one of the most dangerous areas on the borders of, towards the border of Texas. Bad area of Mexico. I mean,
Because of the cartels.
But I've been towards the most racist areas, which is Arkansas. Don't ever go there. And they told me they didn't like my kind over here, and they just told me that they're gonna pull a shotgun if I come back here. I said, fuck you.
Yeah, I hate people like that, man. You know what I'm saying?
They think I look illegal or something.
Dang.
I was a while back, but you know how some people are.
Yeah, you want to see the lounge really quick? Show you a little bit of the lounge. It's got the.
I even had KJ Wright's teammate on, like from Mississippi State that he played college ball with.
Oh, yeah, that's a bar over there. Oh yeah, KJ Wright's Mississippi State teammate on. Nice.
Yeah, Anthony Dixon.
Oh, wow.
I got one player in the works right now that I'm actually trying to get.
You're trying to get Richard Sherman, man. You're trying to get Richard Sherman.
You're trying to get Sherman, man. Adam actually ran into Sherman, and we one day were trying to set up that interview. But man, I'll tell you what, one of my first things, if we could get that interview, CG, to get Sherman on the channel here, man, and then that will
go down in the history books.
That will go down in the history books because of, one man, one epic rivalry, because he played on both sides of our rivalry,
Yeah. You know what would be kind of a good guest to have, too, besides him, is freaking Terrell Owens, man. I like to hear a lot of his stories, man. I bet he's got a lot of good ones.
I got one right now that I'm working on. It's Christine Michaels. He played for the Seahawks. He played with Johnny Manziel.
The running back the one from Texas A&M, right?
Yeah. Hence, I made the joke saying, Adam, what was the joke we used to say about Christine Michael? The very first ever college teammate of Johnny Manziel from Johnny Manziel's Heisman year to win a Super Bowl.
Yep. Hey, so one other one I'm hoping. I sent him a message today because he actually responded to me. He was in town yesterday. Was Ricky Williams, my favorite running back of
Husky? Wait, Williams?
Ricky Williams.
The running back from the Saints, the one that played at Texas, right?
Yeah, he went to the Saints and then he freaking went to the Miami Dolphins, and then he's isn't he like selling pot now?
Yeah, I think I heard about something.
He was in Seattle yesterday with Sean Kemp, and I seen him posting. I'm like, man, like I wish I could have been there. You're my favorite all time, running back next to Reggie Bush. And he was like,
dude, I'm trying to get whoever I can get on NFL players, bro. I don't care what other team you play for. It's good for publicity.
He told me, he said next time, when he's in town, we'll have to connect. But I just say, hey man, you know what? I'll settle for an interview with you for YouTube, man. That's it. And I haven't heard back yet, so I don't know. I mean, he's pretty busy.
It takes time for them. For Stuart Swagger, it had to do with the schedule difference because every time we scheduled something popped up, but it took him almost a year to get it straight. But he would always pop in my show sometimes.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's a good dude. He's got, like, if you guys check out the story, like, he told me what really got him into football, but then he had a picture of him and Al Davis or something like that, where he showed the picture of him grabbing on his jersey, but kind of like telling him he was the first pick or something like that. Not the first pick, but the option that he was picked by him.
I'm gonna try to send a link to Steezy, see if we can get him on really quick.
Oh, Steezy was popping in?
I don't know. I just sent him a message. I want to see if he's not busy, if he might have time to pop in for a bit too and chat with us.
Send it to your buddy Squabble. Let's see if he wants to jump in.
Oh, Noah? Oh, yeah. All right.
Let's see if he wants to pop in. Oh, let's see if Mike wants to jump in. I don't know.
All right.
Hey, you never know, man. Just doesn't hurt to try.
I'll hit Norb and I'll hit Noah maybe. See if they're busy at all, Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I don't know if Norb's doing his own personal stream talk about the whole Bobby Wagner thing at all, too. But,
Eddie, I think Eddie might want to jump in.
I messaged Eddie already. I already sent one to Eddie.
Oh, I think he's at Target. I think he's working right now from what he told me.
I wouldn't be surprised. Ooh, is Eddie in the Tacoma area? Because I felt like I saw him walking to the bus station when I was on my way back from work.
Yeah, he said he's from there.
Yeah, I could have sworn I saw him. I saw him at the bus stop when I was on my way out of work yesterday.
Yeah, he told me he's from there.
I'm driving a forklift at my job right now.
I think all you guys, I just live like separate areas. Like everybody lives in different areas. Like most of the guys that I go under the content creators, bro, they live in the northern side. I'm like in the middle.
Hey, by the way, has Steve ever hit you back up again? The guy that was sitting in front of me at the Seahawks-Niners game on Thursday night that I got to subscribe to you?
Oh, yeah, I think he might have messaged me. Like under one, like a while back. But
Yeah,
Dude, I'm trying to get Marcus Trufant on, bro. I just like, he never got back to me. That's the thing. Like, he said inbox him on Twitter. He said inbox him. I even showed you that old tweet.
Yeah, I told Trufant you're good people, man. I told Trufant you're good people.
And plus, I'm building confidence. Yeah, I even had Sean King, and that's a Buccaneers quarterback. So I don't know. Yeah. And I just got Stewart, who's a Raider. So I do all different sides, you know.
Yeah. Also, I was also what was I gonna say, man? I forgot what I was gonna say now about for. Oh, man, it'll come up with me. It'll come up, man. Shoot. Never mind. I thought I had something that I was gonna talk about with CG. I mean, I'll tell you what. I think it's great that I got you and Adam in the same stream now, man. Because this is all
man.
You should get Brian Danielson on your show, man. You should get Brian Danielson.
Now I remember. CG, your birthday's coming up on the 31st, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, your birthday, unfortunately, is on the day that Nipsey Hussle was killed, and the anniversary of Selena's death too. Because Adam's also big on Selena
and the birthday of Cedar Chavez.
Yep, my homeboy Jerron just walked in, man. What up, Jerron? What up, Jerron?
Nah, but like Cedar Chavez's day too.
Doing a stream right now, man. Bobby Wagner back with the Seahawks. Yeah, got the homie Jerron. Jerron, come over here. Say what's up, man. Say what's up, man. Jerron, say what's up, man. What's up, man? It's my home. Got the homie Jerron right here. Yeah, he was at Adam. He was at old school hip hop explosion we were at.
Yep. Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah. This guy was at the show where we saw Nice and Smooth and Big Daddy Kane and all those guys, bro.
Yeah, iconic show, man.
Yep.
Nice to meet you, man.
Yep. One of my homies that I always see a lot of time when I come here to the Bird, man.
What do they have over there? Like food over there? Or kind of?
Got a buddy over here eating.
Yeah, man, they
got really good garlic fries here. I like the garlic fries.
Garlic fries, that shit look good.
That's all our stadium ever smells like on game day is damn garlic fries, man.
Yeah, damn.
It stinks, man.
A lot of people love them garlic fries at the stadium.
Now, you know what I heard is popular in the state of Washington or Seattle? I heard Dick's Burgers is more popular.
Oh yeah, dude, Dick's Burgers.
Yeah,
just like Tommy Burgers.
Man.
Just like Tommy Burgers, famous in Los Angeles, when my buddy Aaron Gonzalez treated me when I came down to the game in 2017 during the week that I went to Los Angeles. My buddy Aaron Gonzalez, he treated me and my old high school friend Sean and his wife and kid to my first Tommy Burger, where it's like beanless chili burgers, man.
Well, there's some good burgers. Yeah, that's like noticeable in LA, but in my local area, the only places that we get popular local burgers is either Triangles or Colorado Grill, which is, I know it's kind of a weird name, but it's local area. Like, it's pretty good.
If you ever go down to Los Angeles, man, for a 49er versus Rams game, you got to try to find my buddy Aaron Gonzalez and Joe Ramirez and hit them up. They're really good people, too. And you let them know Sam Dog sent you, man.
I know some people connections down in LA, bro. I have this one dude who's an old school Ram. I think he has season tickets. I think he might even try to send me an invite to go with him, and he might cover me on the cost.
Yeah.
But we'll see. I haven't got back to him, but I know a couple people that go there.
Yeah, it's kind of like this guy I met in New York City after me and Adam went to the Mariner-Yankee game. I went back to Soho after dropping Adam back off at the Airbnb. I met this guy named James who does a lot of photography stuff and whatnot. He's got some celebrities too, and he's from Seattle. He posts a lot of Mariner stuff, like especially with Julio. And I'm trying to see for when the Seahawks play the Giants. I want to try to see if me and him and Adam, maybe if Adam can get on the trip, can all link up again. You know, my buddy James. So really cool dude too, man. Just met some cool people. I even met this dude that once worked for Jay-Z too, named Jay.
Nice. Well, whenever you guys pop in, man, I'll show you guys some good joints to check out.
Oh yeah,
for sure. You should come into town sometime too, man. We could show you around some cool spots.
And I'll take this time
away, man. If there was a way, there's a way, bro. But a lot of money, a lot of working, and all that stuff, man. It kills me on the schedule. Usually these are like my 2 days off. I was thinking about going to other states just to get away a little bit, but
what's up, Eddie? Eddie,
yeah,
man,
I was unemployed for like 2 months, man, since like November.
Part couple places I probably wouldn't mind checking out is probably check out the Dick's Burger at Seattle, and probably check out some other.
It's good, man. It's good. I mean,
I heard good reviews of it.
Spots.
Yeah, Dick's is good burgers too, man. I think one time I went there was the day after that NFC Championship game in 2014. I think me, Adam, and his ex at the time, we went up there and we had Dick's. We just spent the day up in Seattle and.
Oh no, me and you, man, we went up to GameWorks.
Yeah, I think we did.
He
So I remember
corrects
we went up in that old Pontiac.
Oh, maybe. But I know there was a time we and you went up to GameWorks and we went to go game a little bit, and then we went to Dick's and got some burgers before we went back home,
And then we played that one arcade game, the racing game, where we do the camera thing to take our picture. We throw up the middle finger on it, which was so freaking hilarious. Don't do it on the stream, though. Don't do it on the stream, though. But obviously, it was just so freaking hilarious.
That's good.
Yeah, man. But no, you have to come out sometime, when you're able to, of course. I totally understand. Yeah, dude.
Financially is the issue. Yeah, financially is the issue. It's kind of difficult with the.
I've burned through my savings a lot, man, and I'm telling you, like, I just got back to work. I started like 2 weeks ago, and it's nice, man, to be able to work again and whatnot. Like, I just kept interviewing with places and kept getting denied, even though I had a lot of experience. But it's
a lot of job opportunities. They come and go. With all these passes and all that stuff. So,
dude, I was working at the
unlike
post
my
office.
situation. Yeah, unlike my situation, dude, it's a lot difficult going. Like you live on your own with your wife, and you have your own place, and then you have to work extra sometimes to pay your bills. It's like,
right.
But whenever I have time off, whenever I save money, I tend to go to games, but not all the time. It's like. But I've been going to those Fresno State games just to check out. They're pretty cool.
Your alma mater.
Yeah, I've been down there. Yeah, I've been like for 2 semesters, so technically a full year.
Also, we ought to talk about. So, tell Adam and me about. Obviously, one time you came into my Redstone stream during the. Oh, Devin Marcel, thank you for the $4.
Oh yeah, good dude. Very good.
What up, fellas? Cool. B-Wags is back. YouTube wouldn't let me type Diggs in with the at and $. Missed that
Diggs.
Burger and shake. Oh yeah, wouldn't let you type in Dick's Sporting Goods. Missed that burger and shake.
Oh, that's why. But hey, he's a good dude. I see him on my comment links every now and then. He's a good dude.
Yeah, Devin, thank you for the $4.99 super chat, man. Thank you.
Think he told me that he customized something with the American Niner logo or other team logos. I think he told me that a while back. But I got like one of the very few ones.
Another buddy of mine, Christian Hill, does the same with Outlaw Flags. He does a little something with flags and that too. He does something with certain teams and whatnot too. Usually Washington teams, but I'm pretty sure he could also get some good custom work too. And speaking of the devil, we got Seahawks Eddie Taylor coming in here, Swaggy Hawk. I don't know if he's gonna ever start his channel up, but let's get the man Eddie in there. What's up, Eddie? How you doing, man?
Good. How are you guys doing?
Man, Devo, I might
Doing
have
good,
to
man.
holler at you about some custom stuff, man. I got
The guy, he did say. Hey, see, he said it. He said it on the comments. He did say he made those.
Yeah.
Okay. Does he have an Instagram? I'm gonna definitely have to look because I got right behind this background here, man. I got
What's up, CG? What's up, Adam?
Did you see what I did with Stuart Swagger, man? Good interview, man.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna have to check that out. What was his name again? I keep forgetting.
Who, Stuart Swagger?
Stuart Swagger.
Yeah, he has a YouTube channel too. You guys could reach out to him, but I'm telling you, it depends on the schedule too.
Yeah,
definitely. Look at this blank wall behind me. That's why I have my.
Well, if it was green, then your hat wouldn't be disappearing into the background of that too. I haven't really opportunity yet for backgrounds yet.
Dude, I got this one autograph signed by the guy Dan Buds. He was on my show like months ago, but I got this free autograph, and I think Randy Cross is gonna send me one.
Nice. Okay. By the way, Adam, where's Fabi at? Is Fabi around?
Oh man, she's in the other room gaming right now.
Oh, get Fabi in. Let's say hi to Fabi, man.
I'll message her right now. Let me send her a text.
Tell Fabi to get her butt in your room so we can get on the stream, man.
Eddie, you're at Target working, buddy?
Yeah, because, Adam and Fab Adventures, man, these guys are doing it big, really good concert videos and other big adventures. They went to the Woodland Park Zoo, did some other stuff, too. They got some big things going. Their channel's on the rise, man. The interviews and everything, man, they got it go. Adam's got it going on, man.
Yeah. Adam's getting them celebrities, man. He's talking about getting them celebrities on, man. He's trying to Become the TMZ of the state of Washington.
Yeah. But anyway, Eddie, what's your thoughts on Bobby Wagner coming back, man? We gotta get your thoughts on Bobby Wagner, man.
I guess it's a cheap deal.
Yeah. It's a good deal, man. Just veteran minimum. And
I know
he's not. Go ahead.
Yeah, because I know. Because I know everybody wanted him to come back. Because I know we were all saying like that'd be nice, but if he comes back, then that's great. But I know, we all knew one day he's gonna come back and retire as a Seahawk.
Yeah, the question was
Devo's stuff, man. If it wants to.
You might want to turn off the little background wall if you want to get
Yeah,
that.
it just turns into that.
Oh God.
Also, he does have some stuff like that, but he said
the background wall is kind of blocking the thing on there. You might want to turn off
it.
Yeah, because it's kind of like the thing.
Well, I don't know what kind of custom stuff he makes, but if he does, maybe he'll give me a good deal out of it.
Yeah. Woo.
I would say maybe hopefully one day you guys can get. Hopefully one day you guys can get Richard Sherman on your show.
Yeah, Devo. Mm-hmm.
Dude, I'm all about getting the big names, man. I go for the small names sometimes, but a lot of people I kind of tend to rub sometimes the Niners content creators the wrong way because they think I get too aggressive with other people.
Most of my short interviews with players that usually come with player interactions or at True Fonts Bowling event. Like I interviewed when I was in the VIP area of Acme Bowl back when it was Acme before I got bought out by the New York City company AMF. I was talking to Cliff Averill about the pick six play to Malcolm Smith when he forced it, but the first play he brought up was I don't remember the play call, and then he mentioned the first snap. He's like, "I got the fastest score in Super Bowl history. That's all I know." That was hilarious. Oh, man.
Wasn't his career cut short after that? I think because he played for the Seahawks, and then I think he was forced to retire.
Yeah. Ooh, but man, I'll tell you what, man. If CG and I one day are able to get that Richard Sherman interview, I'm gonna make sure. And I know for a fact with Adam, I know we might get an interview ourselves too with Sherm too. But if we get me and you on that interview, we gotta make sure Sherman promotes that online, man, to bring the two fan bases together, man. You know, granted, I know they hate each other, that our fan base hate each other, man. We're all friends and all too, but it's like it would be just one of the most greatest interviews ever.
Yeah, dude. But despite how everybody feels about each other's team, dude, as much as I hate other teams like the Raiders, bro, I got Stuart Swagger, and he's a good dude.
Yeah.
See, I talk with some people outside of like I don't like to brag about stuff, but people keep telling me, how the hell you get these guys? How do you get them? Dude, they gave me their phone number without even me asking for their number, bro. They really are interested. Like, if they're interested, they'll let you know. They like to do this little netboard stuff. And Stewart even said that he got new to this type of netboard stuff. He wasn't accustomed to it until a certain content creator taught him how to do it.
Yeah. I mean, I wasn't so sure about when I was going to do YouTube at first. My first video actually started in Adam's old apartment back in my hometown of Puyallup.
Man, so you know what's even kind of funnier, man? The reason why I said that's Tommy's favorite guy because it looks like he could be like Tommy's brother. With the beard and all the look.
Yeah, man, Sam's first video started at my old apartment 4 years ago?
2008.
I made a channel with him, but I never carried it through. But then my girlfriend.
So what was it called? Sam and Adam?
No, it's just the one now. It's the one that it
Adam
is
and
now.
Fab. Adam and Fab.
No, he's talking about your channel, Sam.
Oh yeah, it was just Sam Dog Infamous 253. Still is to the day. Just kept it simple like that. One of the names I went with, but I mean, I could have just gone by my usual just Sam Dog name, which I mean, I like it when people still call me Sam Dog, but to put the name Sam Dog Infamous 253 is still, it's like had to have try to add a little flavor.
More noticeable.
We're not going to get a Fabby appearance today. She's in her game right now, and she wants to look good. She says
she's in her mode right now. She's in her mode.
Ladies, they gotta have their makeup on. They have to have it on.
Yeah. We know that feeling.
Yeah, if she's in the zone, you got to let her do her thing, man. She's in the zone, you got to let her do her thing. Hey, Eddie, I could have sworn I saw you walking yesterday when I was on my way out of work. I think you were walking. Do you take the bus to work?
Yeah.
Because I could have sworn I saw you walking on Orchard Street.
Oh yeah, because I live in those apartments right there.
Yeah, because my work is right next door, the cold storage place right there.
Oh, for some reason I thought you were in the other part of town.
Yeah,
So you work on different sides of the town, right?
Eddie does.
No, don't you work different sides of town or no?
I work in Tacoma.
Oh,
I
so
mean, hey,
that's good.
I gotta have an everyday job to make money too. You know, I mean, even if the YouTube thing isn't gonna make me a lot, you know, it's like I just gotta have a job. Otherwise, you know, that's why we all have our jobs, right?
So that's how
Are
you
you getting
see Eddie
paid?
often because you work down there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think so. I mean, 'cause I remember you worked in Bellevue years ago too.
yeah, that was a great job, man. Especially with my old boss, knowing me and my dad all the years that we've had our season tickets and the many great Seahawks moments that we got to share. And then I even got to play through that company. I got to play in the flag football tournament that was a fundraiser for Crohn's disease, and I actually caught a touchdown. I mean, granted, they split up the entire field into like so yard fields going up and down the sidelines. You know, like sideline to sideline, and in my last game when we took on the BNSF Railway team, I actually caught a
Yeah.
touchdown. So I could say I actually caught a touchdown on Lumen Field.
Yeah. I
Kind
couldn't.
of like when Norp scored a touchdown as a kid in the Kingdome too, before a game in the 80s and whatnot too. You can even look up for Norp Camp stories, CG.
I mean, there's a lot of good stories, man. Like, remember the one big stadium I played at before, but it was like, dude, it was like probably like an okay day, bro. Like, I never like played the bigger stadiums, but I played the closest one. Like, Fresno State was probably like the closest one I played it close to. Like,
San Jose. That's right.
San Jose State was.
Go ahead.
San Jose State's another stadium, but it's not that big compared to Fresno State.
Yeah, but also, you know, it's like because you know, it's like I mean, they're still in the same Division One, but it's like also looking at other small stadiums like in the other divisions, like Eastern Washington, the Red Inferno, which is the only red field in the country, and then it's like freaking Cooper Cup. I think it's all obvious now that Cooper Cup is going to go down as the greatest to ever play on the Red Inferno in Eastern Washington, especially after what he did in his Super Bowl 56 year, winning the receiver triple crown and whatnot too, you know?
I mean, it really depends on like he's already broken every record book, so it's like
Yes, he does.
He broke Jerry Rice's record in college. Hey, Adam, your mic's on mute. What's up, man?
He probably had to step away for a second.
Yeah,
you know you got to probably step away.
yeah, probably.
So that's the channel of his. Okay, I see where it's at. Like, I'll check out some of his interviews. I heard that I heard word on the street is, man, he's gonna get Bayha Jackson, man. Probably by next week, hopefully.
Yeah.
Remember that guy I got on too, that Doughboy guy?
Yeah.
Dope Boy, yeah, the guy from Boys in the Hood. Young Dope Boy.
He's gonna get him on too.
Yeah, I heard he's pretty cool, man. He's also trying to get Lil Eazy-E. And speaking of which, tomorrow is the 28th
Oh,
anniversary.
I want to get him on, dude. I've been trying to get in contact with Little Easy, but he
Tomorrow's the
messaged me
anniversary of his father's death. Tomorrow's the anniversary. Go ahead.
Yeah, he messaged me on Twitter like months ago, and he said email him, and he never got back to me.
Yeah, I got to get his email address. But Eazy-E's death anniversary is tomorrow. I was chilling back at the house watching Straight Outta Compton earlier, man. Just do part of my.
I believe the year was 1995 is when he died. Yeah.
Yeah, 28 years ago, and 2 more years from now will be the 30th anniversary.
Dude, I like more. The more I started listening to his music, the more I kind of just appreciate what he brought to the table more than most other rappers in today's society, man. Like, dude, I can't stand listening to Tekashi 6ix9ine. That guy's a punk.
Yeah, Tekashi sucks, man. I mean, I like.
Dude, he looks like a freaking clown. He's like a wannabe reject of Jeff Hardy, man. Look at the rainbow cornrows and all that. Dude, what are you trying to do, bro? Stop.
I can't stand these mumble rappers. They're ruining what's great about hip hop, man. For real.
I mean, Post Malone I like. Don't get me wrong. Just I think his little style is a little corny.
Adam's the biggest Post Malone fan.
I like some of his music just based by it, but there's Drake I like. I don't like most of the mumble. I rather go back to the old school rap, man. A little more in between.
Tupac, Biggie, Eazy-E, Bone Thugs and Harmony, Nas, freaking the Locks, which I've met 2 members of the Locks in one day in New York when I met Styles P over at the Juices for Life bar, their juice bar, and then obviously you've seen the video when I met Jadakiss.
Oh yeah, the rapper. Yeah, you told me about that one.
Dude, Jada was dope, man. Jada Kiss was freaking dope, man.
Yeah, I'm surprised I haven't met any rappers all the times I come to LA.
I actually got a chance to interview the RBL Posse rapper, the one that's still surviving to this day. Because in the streets of San Francisco, a lot of the homies that he worked in the crew with, bro, they all died.
Yeah.
Like Hunter's Point is one of the most notorious streets in San Francisco, bro. Like if you wanted to go to the olds where the Candlestick Park is, bro, that's in the bad neighborhood, bro.
Damn.
One of the worst areas to go through. Like the guy I interviewed like almost a year ago, Black C, he had some good stories, good legendary stories of his days, bro. Like I think I don't know if I showed you that interview, but Black C was on my show.
Yeah, you ever heard of him, Adam? Adam,
RBL Posse, man. Black Sea, like there was a crew. They were like the more popular group in San Francisco, but they became a big hit. Like before in the Bay Area, it would always be the rappers from Oakland, but they put the group San Francisco on the map. So,
yeah. That was
Black Sea's like the only one still standing, bro.
I mean, I know you got other famous music groups that put freaking whatchamacallit, put like other areas in the Bay on the map, like San Francisco. Like I know you got the rock group Journey, you know, like Journey was a big part of the Bay Area in San Francisco too. And then of course, I don't know, it's like one time I remember when you guys won your last game at Candlestick Park against the Falcons, and then during like the fireworks ceremony, didn't Boys the Men perform?
Yeah, I believe so. But
they're not from the Bay, are they though?
I don't think so. Not that I know of.
Yeah, I mean, obviously Seattle, though, in the 90s, you know, we had the grunge movement, too, with bands like Nirvana and Soundgarden. And then, of course, I don't think Pearl Jam. Was Pearl Jam grunge at all, Adam?
Yeah, I would say so.
Yeah, but like.
By the way, Boys and Men's from Philly, bro.
Yeah, they're from somewhere on the East Coast, I'm assuming. Yeah.
That's what I was getting ready to say.
I'll be right back. Hold up. Hey,
But a lot of these guys are not that hard to get. You just have to have that aggressive approach, man. And sometimes I rub certain content creators the wrong way because they don't like how I push too far, bro. I push to the limit. And that's what certain people respect about, bro. I go the extra mile.
Yeah, I mean,
now when some of the people go ahead, Eddie. My bad, bro.
Yeah, I was gonna say now when you go to the games, it's like, don't you always see E40 at Levi's?
Yeah, I think I've seen so like I've heard E40's always go to these games, but I seen Bailey from WWE on one of the games too. He was right on the section area, like in the closer section. Her and her husband were in the game, and I saw her right down the area. Yeah, there's some people that go there. Nate Diaz, actually, I saw Nate Diaz at that game too.
Really?
Nate Diaz goes to that game, bro. I seen him like on one of those games, and then I just met up with a couple of these like not the big name Niner rappers, but they're like always the ones that everybody puts on their top of their popular musics. Like when I was going at that Commanders game,
yeah,
I saw Tommy Nello. He was he's one of the guys that puts on some pretty good music, and he was just right around the corner where I was at. And he always had some other big names with him too, so he would always kick it with my boy Chili Will, which Chili Will goes under a different name, but we would kick it right on the area, and we would kick it on one of the VIP section, and we would just chill. He had some tickets, bro, so he hooked me up. So I wasn't gonna go during a Christmas Eve game, so I had everything in place because I was already requesting a day off because I had the sick day. So I said, you know what, I'm gonna use those extra days just to have something in place in case something happens. And then he gives me a phone call. He says, hey, can you make it to the game? I got an extra ticket for you. You can just come on in, just find a way to get there, and I got you. So I said, all right, man. No harm, no foul. I was already planning ahead in case.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you're like what, a couple hours away from Levi's?
Yeah, I only go to maybe about 2 games or 3 out of the year, but I don't go all the time, man. It's money wise.
Oh yeah, because like I said, you're like 2-hour drive from where you are.
Yeah.
2 hours and 34 minutes from the drive, depending on the traffic.
I often want to think about getting out to Levi's. I've been nervous about going out to Levi's because, you know, it's from time to time. It's like, you know, like being a rival fan and whatnot, kind of nervous about getting into certain things with other fans, though, too. It almost kind of happened in Arizona, too. when I was
Well,
celebrating.
you're gonna have to have me around then. You're gonna have to have me. You're gonna have to have me around as your bodyguard then.
Well, I got Adam too, though. I mean, I definitely would like to have you around. If you ever wanna have
Well, just come down Fresno, and then whenever before Sunday, we can all just go into the game.
Yeah, and then sometime, if me and Adam get down to the Bay, sometime even off of football, it's like we can figure all that stuff out again sometime soon. We got all sorts of fun things we can have planned out too, and also my cousin got stationed in San Diego too, down in the Southern Cal area.
Yeah, it's a nice area too, San Diego.
I'm tempted if I ever get down there. I want to go drive down across bring my passport, go down across the border, go into Tijuana, and try to bring back Cuban cigars.
Yeah, Cuban cigars. That's what you like. That's what you're smoking on, huh?
No, I'm smoking a La Flor Dominicana. We got an embargo with Cuba. This is Dominican.
Oh, this is Dominican? I didn't know about that.
And La Flor Dominicana Double Hierro Digger.
Yeah, I don't know about that one, man. I don't smoke cigars.
This is the natural leaf, though, too. I mean, you don't inhale a cigar. You just do this. You basically puff, and then you just hold it just to get the flavor, but you don't inhale. Kind of like this. Watch, for example.
Yeah.
Damn, Sam likes to smoke them cigars, doesn't he?
Oh yes. Oh wait, Sam, did you have a bad experience in Arizona?
I can get a good smoke ring out really quick. I can do some rains.
Eddie, you get to an XFL game yet, man?
No, not yet.
Oh man.
Somebody needs to give him a ticket then.
The other way,
I'm trying to work on getting some more because we got invited out by the XFL.
You got a partnership, Adam. You got a partnership with them, right?
Mm-hmm.
I remember you got.
Oh yeah. I saw you had a good time when we were at State Farm Stadium.
Yeah.
I've been down that stadium before. It's pretty nice, but it's got the only thing I liked about was the Pat Tillman statue. That's pretty much it.
Yeah, the Tillman statue is pretty cool. Remember I sent you that picture out there. Remember CG when I was down there?
Yeah. I don't know if you've seen the old picture where it was like 2016. I was over there just walking as a visitor, but checking out the stadium.
And then I got of course, I got the video during the game of Kenneth Walker's first touchdown of the game too. He had touchdowns before, but I got one of his two touchdowns on video during the one that made it a 2-score lead. You've seen that video, right? Right, Adam and Eddie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what's a funny video that day, bro? When Mike AZ says, "I'm glad everybody didn't show up to support this team because of what happened." I'm like, damn, because he was upset about the front office. I was like, damn.
I think, Sam, I think you were more mad at that one security guard there.
Go ahead. Yeah, sorry.
Wait, wasn't that? Was he trying to take he was trying to take a record, and one of the securities told him to walk away, huh?
Yeah, they kept trying to tell him to leave or something like that.
Yeah, camera's facing me.
Oh, dude.
Wait. We gotta. Let's go as soon as he gets back on.
Dude, I was getting I remember a while back at the Battle of the Bay game. So I was going at this game at the Battle of the Bay.
The Raiders.
I wore this controversial jersey just to be hilarious and funny as hell. I was just doing it out of freaking purposes, but everybody kind of remembers what I did back then. It had the number 45 and it had the F Trump jersey on the back. And I just went in, and a bunch of Raider fans left me alone. They didn't come at me or start shit with me. They wanted to take pictures, and then I just tried to sneak into the stadium with that jersey on. And I guess a bunch of police come up to me and say, "Hey, you can't be wearing that over here, or we're going to arrest you or kick you out the building." I'm like, are you serious?
Real damn.
And then a bunch of Raider fans and a bunch of Niner fans come up to them and say, "Hey, he ain't doing nothing wrong. Let the guy slide." And then I had to just go with the Montana jersey, even though it was stupid. Like, what's the purpose? It's not like I was doing nothing to the guy.
Hey, at least those fans had your back, though, man.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Man. They don't fight me, bro.
Oh yeah.
One of these days, I'll tell you what. There's one Raider fan I'd like to meet. I want to meet the Violator.
Oh, dude, he just followed me on Instagram. Oh no, wait, actually Twitter. Yeah, he followed me on Twitter.
We're friends on social media too, man. I think it's cool what the Raider fans in Vegas did for him to try to get him out to Vegas. Obviously, before the pandemic started, it's like because it was crazy. Like,
we need to get him on the show,
he was leaving Oakland, but I think it was cool what the fans in Vegas did a fundraiser to try to get him out to Vegas. That was actually pretty cool.
I mean, he seems like a nice guy from what I'm looking at, but Like he just. I try to reach out to him, then he followed me on Twitter. But you might need to get him on.
Yeah, I would love to talk to Wayne, man. Wayne Mabry.
Hey, try to reach out to Stewart, bro, if you want. He's a cool dude.
Stewart. Adam, we may have to reach out to some of these guys, bro.
Next time I go to Vegas, I'm gonna have to go by that stadium.
What the connection?
Adam and I saw Allegiant Stadium when it was an exoskeleton. Remember, Adam?
Yeah, so we've seen it when it was a crater in the ground, and then the exoskeleton, the little skeleton about all of it was. And then my girlfriend and I went like the following year, and then it was already built. Man, I'm telling you, it's such an amazing stadium.
They call it a Death Star Stadium or something, right?
It is the Death Star.
Yeah, but
I went to Denver back in 2021. I actually went to go see Wu-Tang Clan at Red Rocks, but I actually looked up the Mile High Stadium in Power, and I ended up going to doing the stadium tour of that.
Damn, you went to Denver? Nice.
Yeah, man. Actually, Sam, if you're cool with me actually pulling it up, man, showing just a little bit like the statues outside. Sam and I, we got a little superstitious thing, you know what I mean? Like we went to New York last year and went to Philly and checked out that stadium. But that same year, that following year, actually, at the end of the season, we ended up trading Russ. So I kind of feel like I had a little part of that,
That's right.
Yeah. So, but yeah, no, I went over there, checked out the stadium. We went up, touched the field, got to see part of the old stadium. Like the seats that were in the old stadium.
Mile High.
Yeah, Sam, if you're cool with it, man, I got the video pulled up here. I could present it.
Yeah, go ahead, man. Sure. I don't know if I.
Oh, you know what?
I don't know, man. But I don't know if I'm able to set up share screen for the people. Let's see.
Hey, maybe one of these days, if you guys come around, man, we can go check out a Fresno State game. Then go down to Levi's too.
You see it?
Yeah, got it.
Let's see what it is, man. Oh, so that's that old stadium, the Broncos' old stadium?
No, that's the current stadium.
That's the new one.
That's the Empower Stadium, like Mile High.
Are you guys seeing it?
Oh, when that fire. Oh, when they had that one fire.
I would say that fire was a sign for how bad things were going to go for Denver and how good things were going to go for us winning the trade.
Yeah. Hey, for you guys, man, I might have to catch you later. My wife's going to be heading up in a bit. She don't want to be on the camera.
Yeah. All right. Hey, well, I'll catch you later, CG.
All right, man. Take it easy, y'all.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, see you, man.
Yeah, that was so dope.
Oh yeah, it's just like when you're flying to LA, you fly over SoFi Stadium.
Adam's flown over that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like I got a good picture of that stadium when I was going to Disneyland.
Nice. Well, anyway, we've been going for about an hour.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, we've been going about an hour and 12, and it's like, well, Bobby Wagner's back, guys. Let's see what kind of leadership if he brings that leadership back again and mentions some of the other guys, and let's see how it goes. It's going to be pretty exciting, man. And if we get in lots of games, we know we're going to have to get them fired up.
For sure, yep, definitely.
But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and shut down the stream. I want to thank you all once again for coming in on this. I want to thank everybody in the chat for coming in, showing some love, man. And, let's have some fun this year, man. Let's see how we attack the draft, and it's going to be great. But anyway, make sure y'all sub to Adam and Fab Adventures, sub to CG Ruthless, and Eddie, if you ever get a YouTube channel launch, man, we got to get your name out there too, man, whenever you decide to get it ready, man.
All right.
But anyway, I'm going to get back to enjoying this cigar. I got some things tonight. Hey, Dallas Stewart.
What's up, Dallas? How
Eddie,
you
Adam,
doing, man?
I'm watching the Gonzaga UConn Elite 8 game. The Zags are hanging in there. Welcome back, Bobby Wagner. It's good to have you back. All right. Anyway, so we'll catch y'all later. If you ain't with it, you ain't infamous. And as always, go Seahawks.
All right, bro.
All right.